because I've been in the Ko'olauloa district for over 40 years. And when the original general plan was done, we as a community made a decision that our future urban growth was going to the Ewa Plain. That cost us a lot of farmland, which was promised to stay on the windward side. When we did the PAC in 2009, as Tim said, we spent 2 years on the PAC. The PAC had Turtle Bay representation. The PAC had Continental Pacific representation. The PAC had HRI representatives. The PAC had PCC representatives. The PAC had BYUH representatives. They could not sell their development plans to the other members of the PAC, the other communities in the area. Once we sent our draft in, which had a special planning area for Turtle Bay with a conservation intent. So it was a big gray empty square on the map we sent in with a conservation overlay and support for the existing hotel and the existing hotel workers. Our plan had no development in Malai Kahana. If people aren't familiar with the name Malai Kahana, it's where Gunstock Ranch is. When the plan mysteriously came out over a year later from the permitting department, there was an urban boundary amendment into Malai Kahana, which is state agricultural land. It's not even zoned urban at the state level. There was the entire plan for Turtle Bay. The Malai Kahana part that's going forward is 300 acres in the Gunstock Ranch area for over 800 units of housing. They say that 50% of it should be affordable. We don't know who that's for or how. It also includes a shopping center. They're asking for a new school. They're asking for church sites. So they are putting in an entire new community. The hotel, he's holding up in the back, they tore down the existing hotel and are replacing it with a hotel and office complex in Laie. We had the neighborhood board, our plan is going to the planning commission, this change plan. We asked them to bring it back out after they changed it so the community could look at it again after the community did 2 years of work. And they said no, they would not come to talk to the community. Their plan was going forward to the public hearings. So their plan is going forward to the public hearings. The plan that is coming out is very much not the community's plan. The plan that is coming out would further exacerbate your highway traffic. It's not going to do anything to help anyone but the expansion, and they even say this in the plan, the expansion of Brigham Young University, the expansion of PCC. They had 550 units of housing they could do in their own community. They've had that zoning since 1991. They've built nothing in favor of going forward to build this plan. So we are definitely asking people to come or submit testimony to the Planning Commission. We firmly believe they should at least have another meeting in the public out here in the community before they push it forward. The general plan is also out for amendment, and why should you adopt sustainable communities plans that are supposed to implement a general plan when you're in the process of changing the general plan? The public comment date on the general plan is till April 15th. Any kukua you can give us on that plan coming up in the Planning Commission? 5.5 hours they've set aside for the hearing. There will be buses of people from Laie there, all wearing the same shirts. So it's going to be an interesting hearing.
The jobs in that hotel will be unpaid.
Oh, I didn't mention that. The Jobs and Hotel, they're going to use the hotel as a training ground for their hospitality classes at BYUH. So it will be pretty much student staff. There won't be really any jobs there. Thank you for reminding me about that.
That's pretty good profit margin, huh? Free workers.
That's the job. jobs we need in our community, the ones that have no money.
The ones that-
For the people that aren't in our community.
Right.
Oh, the last thing I wanted to say is on the plan, the reason the plan is going to the planning commission with no recommendation from our neighborhood board is our neighborhood board has a majority from the Lightyear community, and they held a public meeting on the plan, and they did not honor sunshine. They would not let people speak. They did not let everybody up that was signed up to speak. So we filed a complaint with the neighborhood commission, and we were very surprised that we won. The neighborhood commission told them that they were not allowed to take a position on our sustainable communities plan, the neighborhood board, unless they held another public meeting, they honored sunshine, and they let everybody speak. And they have never put it on the agenda for another public meeting. So that plan's going forward with no recommendation from the neighborhood board.